Hey, well done there, Jed.
Thank you very much.
Full disclaimer, neither of us are bass players in this video. And sadly, Marcus Miller, who is somewhere here in the show, is way too busy to come and do this video. So you are left with us. But I promise you, when we get back to the UK, our normal Nathan and Lee bass team will do these justice. But look,
absolutely.
So maybe you guys have just seen the Sire guitar video that we just did. Now we're going to talk about basses. And there are half a dozen or so new basses coming from Sire, but this is kind of the funkiest, coolest, newest vibe because they have jumped into the world of short scale. So tell us a little bit about this then, Jed.
Okay, so this is the first Sire Marcus Miller short scale bass. Comes in a couple of colours as well. So you've got some, you've got the block colours and flame maple top as well. Maple neck. Really, really easy to play. I think players with sort of smaller hands will really, really enjoy playing this. We've certainly seen short scale basses growing in popularity over the last couple of years. So it's good to see Sire bringing a really affordable option.
It's great to see more contemporary basses getting into the short scale, because I think if you think about short scale, maybe you think about Fender Mustang or you think about Gibson EBO basses. This is a little bit more contemporary, a little bit more funky looking with the cool colours.
You've got PJ style as well, so pretty standard. It's what you'd expect. It's a passive system on here. You've got volume, tone. Really easy to sort of change between the two. I'll do some tones in a second. And yeah, just a nice fat bridge as well, so you can really feel the sustain cutting through the bass when you play it.
So as you guys will have come to expect with Sire, this is all crazy value for money. It's a proper professional feeling and sounding bass, and you'll pick these up for under £500.
It's crazy.
Give us some tones.
Okay, so again, disclaimer, I'm not a bass player, but so this is with the bridge pickup rolled off, so just now. And then style that all the way down, bridge pickup on its own. A little bit more throaty, and this is with both of them on. Yeah.
Good job.
That's
cool.
It, that's it.
I think we have got one of the other colours here, haven't we?
Yeah.
Our glamorous assistant here. We'll pass them over.
So
this is the same bass, but if you want something a little bit more bling with some flame maple on the top of it, that's interesting. So the bridge system that they're using has the option to string through the body or to top load it. Is yours top loaded?
Mine is top loaded at the moment.
Yeah, so they're obviously coming out the factory top loaded, but that's entirely up to you what you want to do. Typically, top loaded will make it a little bit zingier. Going through the body, will add a little bit more oomph to the tone. It's crazy. It's the rolled edges on the fretboard again. It's just such a lived-in feel. So that's cool.
Yeah, if you feel that neck, it's just so easy to play as well, especially for a guitarist.
Okay, so these are the short scale ones. They're very, very cool. We're just going to look at some of the changes now to perhaps models you'll be a bit more familiar with. Okay, what you're seeing us holding now are the more contemporary M-series style basses from Sire. So unlike looking like an old Fender Jazz or a Fender P, they've got a more modern vibe to them. So M5 is not, this is a coincidence, this is a 5-string. M5 is going to be a new line of Sire that's going to sit in between M2 and M7. You'll be able to get 4-string or a 5-string in that. Upgrade, bigger, chunkier bridge than you'd get on a traditional bass. Tons of options on the EQ, active coil splits, all kind of stuff. I think again with all these you can switch the active system on and off if you want to.
Yeah, exactly.
5-piece reinforced necks. Again, I'm not a bass player, so I'm not going to torture you with any bass playing here, but these will be in the store pretty soon. You'll be able to come and try them, or as I said, Lee and Nathan will give these a whirl soon.
Cool.
And what have you got there?
So what I've got is the M7 6-string version. So this is a prototype model that I've got at the moment. When they go into production, they're going to have an ebony fretboard as opposed to maple. So yeah, but same sort of vibe as the current M7 range, other than the fact that it's got 6 strings.
6 strings.
Yeah.
For when 5's not enough.
Exactly.
Anyway, cool. So that's the M series updates, and now finally, here we go. And lastly, for your bass delight, this will appeal to the real traditional players because on this new model, the V5, Obviously a real sort of J-bass kind of vibe, 70s feel with the block inlays and the black plate on the natural body. But this is a straight up passive bass.
Cool.
So 2 Sire designed Marcus Miller pickups on it, roasted maple neck, feels great. I keep banging on about the rolled fretboard edges. I genuinely think this neck would not feel out of place on a guitar with a £2,000 price tag. Same idea, you can top load the bridge or string through the body, but that's just a nice traditional style bass for someone that wants that passive jazz bass tone.
Awesome. I've got something pretty cool over here. I've got the P10. So you would have seen the V10 came out at NAMM last year. Super popular model. It's basically the high, excuse the pun.
It's the super bling.
It's the super high-end model that Sire do. So roasted maple neck.
Oh,
it's absolutely.
And is this
gorgeous.
This would typically be a flame maple neck as well?
Yeah, it would. Yeah,
it?
I believe so. Cool, and you've got obviously the P-style shape, and it's obviously active as well. You've got the passive switch there, Sire Marcus Miller pickups, fat bridge, and again you can
These are about £1,000, aren't they, from memory?
Yeah, about £1,000.
Yeah.
They'll be around the same price as the V10s basically, and yeah, it's just the P version of it. So if that's your vibe,
that is stunning.
you want to go for.
Anyway, look, thank you guys for tuning in. We didn't fly any bass playing members of our team out to NAMM this year.
Yeah.
Perhaps we will next year. But as I said, we don't need to introduce the Sire basses. You guys all know how amazing these are.
Yeah, exactly.
So thank you very much for watching. Hope you're having fun, whatever you're up to.
Awesome.
We shall see you in another NAMM video soon.
Thank you.